This is Accounting Systems and Procedures, Chapter 13, case number 13-25 on page 429. Again, Accounting Systems and Procedures, Chapter 13, case number 13-25 on page 429. And this is about a company who is currently using a large mainframe style computer. These are rapidly going out of style, but the concept still applies, that there's a large standalone computer environment, and they're considering going with a micro-based server-style process that many companies are moving to. But they're just asking us to compare and contrast the difference between those two styles of computer processing. So it says here, identify several advantages and disadvantages of operating a mainframe computer. Well, the major advantage is that this particular company already has it, it already owns it, so it doesn't need to buy a new one. The software is fully developed and debugged, so it's likely fairly inexpensive to maintain. So that's some basic advantages. The disadvantages are that it's an older style setup, and so there's not likely going to be an opportunity for upgrade or for new software unless you spend a lot of money and have it custom developed. Plus, it also is not necessarily the old styles are not necessarily very user friendly. It's nothing like the Windows style interface that we're all used to now. So there are advantages and disadvantages. Take a look in the textbook. They list out several of these. So that's how that works. Part 2 says 2 factors or actions that companies experience or do to prolong the lives of their legacy systems. Well, it's the existing company we're talking about. They've kind of added some microcomputer things on the side to help enhance the information. And this isn't uncommon, where there's a large computer environment and then there's a number of little ancillary hang-ons that people will use a microcomputer for. And that's exactly what we have here. So that's one of the things that a company will do to help prolong the usefulness of their main computer system, is just kind of attach some smaller systems to it that probably require a lot of individual keying in or perhaps some migration style software to move some of the data from the mainframe over into like an Excel spreadsheet or something like that. So that's an example of one of these factors. And then step 3, advantages and disadvantages to microcomputer. Well, advantage is that it's rapidly becoming the standard, and that's one of them. A disadvantage is that you lose that central control, that a lot of the users can now have access to the internet and may download things that are harmful to the entire network, may use their computer for personal use, surf the web for other things, that kind of stuff. So I think that's a major disadvantage, is a lack of central control. So try and flesh that out a little better. There's some good information in the chapter. I still expect you to at least give the college read to the chapter and kind of point out some of those points as you are reading through it. So this is Accounting Systems and Procedures, Chapter 13, Case 1325 on page 429.